Your news channel starts right now.
Good evening. I'm Beth Farnsworth.
And I'm CJ Ward. The look of Santa Barbara's downtown parklets is about to change for some businesses.
News Channel reporter John Palmentary joins us live. And John, you were there in the early morning hours over the weekend when work was done to help with future rain runoff.
Even though it's been dry, the impact of a hard rain in downtown Santa Barbara could be significant in the promenade area, and the city wants to make sure that it's not damaging in several ways and has some new guidelines to deal with the storm water runoff coming down the street. Crews were out early Saturday morning to carve up and take apart two of the downtown Santa Barbara State Street parklets. Changes have been required by the city, and the end of the month deadline is near for business owners.
I'm still a work in progress. I have till December 1st, and I may take every day up till December 1st because it's a lot of work.
At M Special Brewing on State Street near Ortega, tools were powered up and some of the wood was being carved out on a parallel path to the curb in a distance that matches the gutter space. The city's ultimate goal is to make sure the stormwater runoff has its natural flow in the gutter and is not obstructed in any way, where it will be diverted out in the street or over the curb and possibly into businesses. Nearby, Night Lizard Brewing removed its outside patio and cleaned up the area with a washdown, which mainly had street dirt and leaves underneath. After all this was done, the area was redesigned with planter boxes as the border. New furniture is coming with seating for about 20 guests.
So I just went with the option of going down to the street, which has worked out really nice. I've got a nice ramp here. I can pick all this up and move it if the city needs me to move it. And quite frankly, it's clean.
The combined work of these two breweries who want their outside seating to stay and be a benefit now becomes an example of two options.
So we've got two models here now for the parklets and the businesses on State Street to kind of take a look at and see if either one of these will work for them.
And there's a simple test to make sure the stormwater will have a flow.
If you were to look underneath, you could see the light through.
These changes do spruce up the area, which had a mix and match look, but the owners hope further changes are down the road, and this is the right look for now.
I really would hope that the next one doesn't come for at least a couple of years because it costs a lot of money and takes a lot of energy and time.
We want to work with the city. We don't want it to change all the time so that we're constantly putting more money into it. But we just want to make sure that it does look good and it's a nice place that our locals and our tourists can come out and have a beer. Even without the parklets, when it rained very hard down here, it was curb to curb and overflowing in some of the intersections. So you can imagine the concern they have with the parklets, especially if they don't have that storm drain opening. And again, the deadline is December the 1st. Those that we talk to that have them and like them, they hope they continue. But as they say, they'd like to decorate them for the holidays and not have any more changes for a while. Reporting live in the Promenade in downtown Santa Barbara, I'm News Channel reporter John Palmentary.
All right. Thank you, John. Thanks for the update. A Santa Barbara nonprofit